The girl found a terrible thing while she was shopping in the supermarket. The supermarket owner is secretly threatening him because the girl has a mild intellectual disability. The boss pushed his luck even further, dragged the girl straight into the warehouse shop house, and showed off to his friends afterwards. When the relevant boss hears about this, while the girl gets her ID photo taken, did the same thing the supermarket owner did. The girl was on the verge of breaking down after being hurt one after another. But his nightmare was far from over. Auto repair shop owner heard that girls are easy to bully and assaulted a girl in a customer's car. But the girl's underwear was left in the car. After the customer picked it up, the thief heart instantly. Have your men contact the owner to bring the girl. So the girl was hurt again. And the customer wasn't going to let the girl off easy. Often driving in front of the girl's school. Take the girl to the hotel by force. The girl also became confused. Then the girl's sister finally found something wrong. But no matter how hard she presses, beauty girl is afraid to say anything. But sister can only crouch at the school gate. Walked in on a customer forcibly removing his sister. She followed him all the way to the hotel. I saw my sister being brought into the room. The man is giving his sister a satellite sacrifice. She rushed forward to stop everything, took a screwdriver and stabbed the man hard, only to be kicked by a man in the lower abdomen. Watching men fight like hell, he rolled over and tossed the man off the bed, and the screwdriver went right into the man's eye. The elder sister took the opportunity to take the younger sister away. But the man is actually a congressman. He pulled strings to get his sister sent to prison. My sister was locked up for a year and a half. When they got out of prison, the sisters hugged each other. Looking at my sister's innocent smiling face, my sister felt that everything she did was worth it. But bad luck looks for the poor. An even greater calamity was about to strike them. My sister is studying today. The school was surrounded by a group of bullies. They took their sister to KTV after school, take his clothes off and shoot the video. And then we call in a bunch of spirit boys, threatening her sister with a video to do a fairy jump. In the meantime, my sister called. But with the bully watching, the younger sister didn't dare ask her for help. Then they sent their sister to the hotel to pick up guests. The first few times it went really well, but soon they meet a tough guy. He's the owner of a loan shark. He caught her texting in the bathroom. Spirit boy knocks on doors. I was scared to death of a knife. Eventually, the younger sister was forcibly taken away by the man, and the sister did not come home all night. The sister was distraught. The next morning he went to the school to check on it, but still did not see the sister figure. This is a schoolgirl with a conscience. Give your sister the video they took yesterday. Sister see after anger is not hateful. Ambush the other bullies in the bathroom, and follow the rattan-wood melon to find the spirit boy. Spirit boy needs to confess what happened yesterday and give the name card of the loan shark company to her sister. Sister immediately rang the number above. But there was no answer. In desperation, the sister thought of calling the police, but the Korean police never disappoint. Auntie, it's yours. What do you mean? Why? I still don't need it. Once it's guaranteed to you it will. I can't count on the police. The elder sister had to find her sister on her own. She followed the address to the loan shark. Only one driver was there. By torturing the driver, she managed to get her boss's license plate number. Then she headed for the parking lot. After a night, the man finally appeared. She quickly followed in her car. Stop her when the guy turns. Then he stuns the man with an electric baton. Finally, the man is restrained with a rope, but the man said he didn't have his sister. Sold it to the club owner last night. After making a man dizzy, sister pretended to be an employee of the company and phoned the nightclub. I didn't know the club sold my sister, too. And you don't tell him who you sold it to. Sister had to hurry to drive to the nightclub. Can know the sister's purpose. The nightclub owner is still in the doghouse. He was very impatient when questioned. You're a copper wire manager. See the soft cannot do sister had to hard. He kept his boss in check with his foot. And the thighs are getting harder and harder. Be about to choke. Old spot quickly soft. Have the assistant tell the sister where they are. It turned out that my sister was very disobedient after being bought yesterday. Not only unwilling to provide services, and it was like a crazy mess. When the boss saw this, he wanted to push the sister away. But the loan shark boss said what not willing to return the money. So he had to ask his sister to call home. Scrape together the money to buy yourself back. But because my sister didn't bring her phone, my sister didn't know who to turn to for help. I can't believe I called the previous one. Dirty his supermarket owner. And the supermarket owner got the call. I thought my sister was here to blackmail. So he alerted a few other scum. And the owner of the garage told the senator directly. It happens that the councilman is currently running for mayor to cover up the sins of the past. He ordered his men to bring money to export his sister, and find a way to kill the sisters together. Found out it was about those scum again. My sister could no longer suppress her anger. First he went to the supermarket owner. And he could break 2 of his fingers. Then he beheaded the owner of the studio. Auto shop owners have no escape either. First he took a hammer and smashed one of his hands. And then she hit it with her high heel. Finally removed the jack under the car. After dealing with these 3 scum, he hurried to the hospital villa. With the gun in the loan shark's car, he easily overpowered the guards and broke into the villa. Looks like we got the congressman under control, but there were a lot of bodyguards. Under the cover of his men, the senator quickly drove away, although my sister immediately drove after me, and shot the congressman in the shoulder. And still let him get away with it. And the senator who escaped in private. Get your guys on the phone right now. Get him ready to dispose of his sister. But look at the innocent girl in front of you. His men don't seem to want to help anymore. Let his men gather on the battlefield at night. I was gonna bury my sister alive in an oil drum. This is a car that does not run into people. It was my sister. Despite their numbers, Sister Ko remains undaunted. With superior force, just take out one enemy after another. One of them hurried to the office. Then he punched his sister unconscious. Ben tried to use his sister to attract his sister, and then take care of two people one-on-one. As a result, he overestimated his own strength. He was soon knocked to the ground by his sister. Then his sister rode on him. Let out his anger one punch after another. But the officer wanted to beat the scum to death, but the sister knew that if she did, I and my sister will face the rest of their lives. Endless hunt. So, after I knocked someone out, he returned home with Mei Mei, packed up a house and fled the city. But then the senator realized something was wrong. I realized it was one of my men who told my sister. He had his men strung up. And then send people away with your own hands. That's the end of the movie.